All right. All right. Welcome back to the Comics Lounge. I am Chris, your host, and I cannot wait to talk this week about the Silver Surfer. So, the Silver Surfer kind of got an upgrade in Defenders number 2, and I know it's been a while since this book's been out, but I just put out my 3-issue comic review, and I had some questions from it from people wondering, so how powerful is the new Silver Surfer? Now, in Defenders issue 2, we find out that this is actually in Galan's universe before it falls. Now, we don't really know how old Galan is when his universe falls, but that there is another Galactus being that is called Omnimax. We don't really know how powerful Omnimax is, but at the same time, we know that he's more powerful than Galactus, which would make his Herald much more powerful than the Silver Surfer. Even though it is Carlos Zoda, and Carlos Zoda is much newer to the cosmic power that gives him his Herald abilities, it's really interesting because we end up seeing a being that is just beyond powerful. So, after all that's said and done, you have the Silver Surfer who's been around for centuries, millenniums, thousands and millions and billions of years exploring the known universe in the Marvel universe. And this version of the Silver Surfer just became one of the most powerful beings in all of Marvel Comics. Now, of course, how did this happen? Well, he ends up being a part of the Secret Defenders. The Secret Defenders, of course, being a downright unstoppable team put together by Doctor Strange that covers a lot of different powers. So you have Cloud, who's a cosmic entity from Nebula. You have Red She-Hulk as Red Harpy. You have obviously Doctor Strange. You have the man behind the mask, which is the Masked Raider, because he's wearing the Eternity Mask, which we find out he's actually extremely powerful because he can also match anyone's ability that he's fighting against. So if he fights against, let's say, Silver Surfer, he has all of Silver Surfer's abilities, and he has all of Silver Surfer's power to use those abilities. Now, Silver Surfer then comes into contact with Carlos Zoda, the Herald of Omnimax. And Omnimax kind of seems like this all-knowing, all-powerful, but gets taken out by emotion because he can't understand emotion. Basically, the way that I would describe this is, let's say you have a robot, much like Ultron, and you introduce a virus named Arnim Zola to his programming. Pretty much emotion is the Arnim Zola to Omnimax. And they built this mother cube. The mother of Galactus, the mother of Galan, did this. She built the mother cube to introduce cosmic being emotion, powerful, mystic, science-driven emotion to Omnimax to really throw him off his game and send him running away. In the process of that, his Herald was the only thing left to fight because he was so taken back by all of these emotions. And you get to see this really amazing side of the Silver Surfer at this point because he is the judgment part of this team. As soon as he comes into contact with Carlos Zoda, he ends up being this extremely powerful being because they make a connection. And as Silver Surfer says, that connection was actually Carlos Zoda's downfall, and he was able to take the cosmic power away. And as we know, he already has all this knowledge of the cosmic power from his universe. Now we're talking about a universe that predates our universe billions of years ago, with much more power in its cosmic being, which means that it's obviously much more power within its cosmic entities, its cosmic, its power cosmic, that is handed off to its herald. And we see just how powerful Silver Surfer becomes. Now, how this power is going to get used in issues 3 and 4 is still, obviously we read issue 3. He's still kind of just playing it off as like his normal self. There's really nothing that stands out to me that he has these massive powers yet, or that he needs to show off these massive powers. But based on the fact that we have the Masked Raider in this, and based on the fact that he can copy anyone, and not only do we have that, but we also have Morden in this issue, there's a lot that Silver Surfer needs to bring out in order to be successful. And it's actually interesting because issue 2 kind of was centered around the Silver Surfer, but we really don't get many glimpses of Norrin Radd, the Silver Surfer, in much of this. So it will be interesting. Each one of these kind of takes a different focal point. This one is obviously on Red Harpy for issue 3, but who knows, we might get back to the Silver Surfer. We might see, after they describe all of these different characters, different uses within each of the different cosmos, each of the different universes. Obviously this one taking place in the 5th cosmos, the last one taking place in the 6th cosmos. It'll be interesting to see what Javier Rodriguez and Al Ewing end up doing with these characters and how far they're going to take this team. So yes, the Silver Surfer does have some massive power up in issue 2 of Defenders. How powerful he truly is yet to be shown. But based on what he had and based on what we saw, he is now truly one of the most powerful power cosmic wielding beings in the Marvel Universe's multiverse. With all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I can't wait for issue 4 of this. As soon as we get more information on this, if you guys want me to, I would love to talk more of this. I would thank you for lounging with us. And as always, stay nerdy, comic fam. Hashtag Loungers Assemble and unite for the greater good. Thank you. The 3-issue comic review. Make sure to go check it out right up here. Thank you for watching.